People coverage. A new poll shows Latino voters could be a deciding factor in swing states this presidential election. And today, several community groups met to mobilize these voters in the final stretch before Election Day. And Armand Rahman joins us with more. Armand.
Eric, the Hispanic Federation awarded $100,000 in grants to Forward Latino, Voces de la Frontera, and Centro Hispano Dane County for civic engagement. Because according to their new poll, these groups are the ones doing the most to connect with that population.
I am certain that the road to the White House is through the Latino community.
But the national nonprofit, the Hispanic Federation, stresses that candidates,
well, they need to pay more attention to our community.
Their new poll showed more than 70% of Latino voters in battleground states plan to vote in this election, and they hope to provide more insight into why.
Culturally competent, linguistically competent, including Spanish language, bilingual, and English language Latinos are really important.
In the poll, pocketbook issues are at the top since Latinos were disproportionately impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. But there are more specific economic problems Miranda says Latinos are talking about, but candidates are missing.
More than half of Latinos don't have the digital skills for the jobs of the future. How are we creating a workforce development to ensure that the largest minority in this country is not left out?
The poll also showed community organizations and nonprofits are the ones Latino voters are trusting to get them into the voting process. The director of Voces de la Frontera's voter relational program, Luis Velasquez, says they've helped register 3,000 to 4,000 new voters in Wisconsin.
But what's important in this relational program is that there's at least a voter for each family.
Immigration was also a top issue, but the whole Latino community doesn't all think the same about it.
And who is going to be that candidate that is going to provide humane and equitable solutions to the broken immigration system?
There is not going to be a particular candidate that will solve all my problems, bring them a sense of peace that this country can go back to its roots of respecting immigrants' rights.
Now, when asked who their choice is for president right now, 62% of Latino voters in the poll in battleground states chose Kamala Harris and 34% chose Donald Trump. The poll also found a large portion of Latinos are undecided or don't know enough about the candidates in their state's congressional races.